that conditions will present themselves soon so that a meeting can begin. But I think it is also fair to say that the events of the 11th of September have fundamentally changed the way in which people look at terrorism and acts of terrorism.
Secretary Powell, as your strategy to fight global terrorism begins to take shape and as these international coalitions that you've been trying to build solidify, it's obviously a very different war that you're preparing to fight in that the enemy is not in one country. Could you explain this to us?
Yeah, I was raised a soldier, and you're trained. There is the enemy occupying a piece of ground. We can define it in time, space, and other dimensions, and you can assemble forces and go after it. This is different. The enemy is in many places. The enemy is not looking to be found. The enemy is hidden. The enemy is very often right here within our own country. And so you have to design a campaign plan that goes after that kind of enemy. And it isn't always blunt force military, although that is certainly an option. It may well be that the diplomatic efforts, political efforts, legal, financial, other efforts may be just as effective against that kind of an enemy as would military force be. And the point the President made this morning is that the whole cabinet's involved, and we're going to use all the tools and weapons at our disposal to fight this campaign and to win this war. I only have time for one more, and I apologize. Let me say, who haven't I? Go.
Do you have a message for the Taliban?
Yes.
Is it a vote? That's the question. All right. The message is, to the extent that you are providing havens, support, encouragement, and other resources to organizations such as the organization headed by Mr. Osama bin Laden, that is attacking civilization, that is killing innocent people. And I would give this message to any other regime in any other country that might be doing similar things. To the extent that you are doing these sorts of things, even though we have not yet, notwithstanding words like prime suspect, we have not yet identified Osama bin Laden as the direct perpetrator, but the evidence, we have a lot of evidence is mounting, which will allow us to determine in the near future who it is. But he certainly is the leader of that kind of organization, and to the extent that governments such as the Taliban government in Afghanistan support such things, you need to understand you cannot separate your activities from the activity of these perpetrators. And in our response, we will have to take into account not only the perpetrators, but those who provide haven, support, inspiration, financial, and other assets to the perpetrators, as the President said in his very first set of remarks some days ago. Thank you. I do have to go. Thank you.